All right, we're going to do a little train talk with some of my rolling stock. I'm still converting most of my stuff to steel wheels. So that's what I'm doing with this one, this Heinz car. It's a little time consuming, a little cumbersome actually. Not a lot of fun to do, but you have to take your time and just do it. So I pulled the truck off. These are just clip-on trucks. And I put this little cutter in there. I don't know if you can see that real well. The cutter goes in between the truck guides. Pry that out a little bit till it settles in there, and it reshapes the interior to the shape of the steel wheels outer piece there, and that makes it just roll a whole lot better. So I get that started. Some of them have a burr on it, and they get started kind of hard. I have to turn them a little bit to get it turning. And now I don't know if you can see it turning or not very well, but I'm turning, and then I'll give it a little pressure just so it cuts a little bit. And takes a little bit of that plastic off the inside there. And you have to turn it around. I wish the cutter was on both ends, really. It would be more helpful. Maybe you guys know of one that has the cutter on both ends. So it'd be nice. I've looked for one, but I haven't found one yet. And maybe that would just turn harder, I don't know. Now it's on the other side, and just barely turning. There it is. I got the burr off. Cleaned it out a little bit. I'm going to put a little pressure on it, make sure I get a little plastic out of there. Now if you can see that right in there, that some of the plastic's coming off. That's what I need to do. It feels pretty smooth now. Pull that apart and put it on the other side. Get it over there. This side will turn a little easier because I can get a better grip on it. Again, put a little pressure on there and clean out that inner race. Then switch it over. And the same thing, make sure I'm cutting in the right direction. Yeah, that should be good. It doesn't take a lot, but getting it set up is the hardest part. And those don't turn free at all. I'm going to do that again. I don't know which end it was, but I'm going to do both sides again. Make sure I'm turning it in the right direction. A little pressure on it. Make sure I get that angle right. Then turn it around. Go the other way. A little pressure. I can feel a little peel coming off from there. Feels better. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's better. We'll see if this one's okay. Yeah, that one turns fine anyway. We'll snap it back into this car. Put it on the track. Oh, no, already is better. Yeah, much better. Let's hook her up, see how she goes. All right. Looks like it's going to go okay. My track is pretty smooth. I don't get any derailments unless there's something wrong with that particular car in the end. Yeah, it sounds pretty smooth. Okay, I'm going to do a few more. So I have another cattle car I'm doing here. And I wanted to tell you, I don't know if you remember or have seen the last train talk that I did with my brother Ken, when we actually weighed these truck wheels. The weight of the truck wheels, steel truck wheels, was almost a half an ounce compared to almost nothing with the plastic wheels. So it does add to the whole total weight of the car. And when we did it on the video, the scales wouldn't work. So we weren't able to show that. But I know that they weighed about almost a half an ounce. So that does add to the total weight of the car. And on our next train talk, we may bring that up and try to figure that out again, which should be coming up pretty soon. But this is the last car I'm going to do for steel wheels for now. I don't know why that set didn't turn very well, but we'll put that in and try it again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute, I need a coupler on there. I'm going to go over to my box and get a coupler that I just so happen to have. Want to make sure that arm is pointed down. And that is the wrong coupler. Let's see what else I got here. Yeah, I think this is what I want. Make sure that tongue is pointed down. Brace it on something. Trick is getting that hole to line up just like that. Yeah, that works perfect. Now we can snap it back in, and I have another piece of rolling stock. I'll do these wheels and then put it on the rail. All right, I had to pull another coupler off from my Texaco car. I hated to do. I like Texaco, but there it is, and that one's done. Let's put it on the Consort and see what happens here. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars and a caboose ready to go. And I know my brother's record is around 12, but I'm going to put on 3 more cars, Burlington cars, that I already have steel wheels for. And we'll see if my locomotive will pull these up my 5%, almost 5% grades, 4.5%, I think. Steep grade, but as before I knew what I was doing. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that that's a pretty steep grade. All right, locomotive, caboose. Let's see what the consort will pull. Half throttle. Went pretty good. What do we got here? We got, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars. That's all I have for steel wheels. Pretty good consort. Whoa, I have a derailment here. Where did that happen? And why did you happen? It's on one of my cattle cars. I don't like that. Let's go around again and see where that happened. But it's pulling it up my 4.5% grade. Okay. Cool. I'm going to look for where that derailment was. I wanted those cattle cars because this is going to be my industry. It's going to be cattle on this side anyway. Town and a road going over to my raceway and Parsha Village and airport over here. Let's watch for that derailment. Right there, I think. Yeah, that's not good. I have to take a look at why that did that. All right, I'm going to investigate that and get back to you. All right, as near as I can figure, these cars haven't been weighted yet. And it's a lead car that keeps pulling off. So I'm going to guess that it's probably because of the weight isn't holding the length of the consort. So when my brother gets here, we'll use his scales and try to figure that out. But it happened right here, and it is a little rough right there, but it's not bad. I don't understand why that should derail. It never has before. So I'm going to smooth that out, see if that helps. And I may put that car on the rear and try it again. But other than that, looks like it's working fine. I just want to replace all of my other rolling stock with those steel wheels. All right. Okay, I put that car on the rear. And then, as you can see, I put a flat car up front that's already weighted. And it went around pretty good. Doesn't seem to be causing any problems right now. And it goes up the grade okay. Let's see what happens here. This is where it pulls kind of hard. And that front car is taking a lot of pressure. But it made it. As you can see, it slowed down, but it made it. I think that's the issue. I just got to get the cars weighted up right. So once I get the rest of my rolling stock done, that should travel just fine. I am going to smooth out that joint and see what that does. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.